guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Courtney Lynn, and today's video I'm going to be doing a front porch refresh. So today me and my mom are headed out to town to hopefully pick up some stuff, some paint, some flowers, some pumpkins, some pillows, different things like that. And I'll be sharing each of those things that we get, but hopefully we are going to refresh our entire front porch and make it a little bit more welcoming for fall and just welcoming in general. It needs some refreshing, let me tell you. It needs some love and a nice coat of paint on a few things. So that's what we're gonna get started on today by going and picking up those things. So I thought I would bring you guys along and show you where we got everything, and hopefully we find good deals on stuff and all that good stuff when you go shopping that you need. So thank you guys for watching this video. Let's get started. So before we head off to town today, I wanted to show you guys what our front porch looks like at the moment. And as you can see, it's very drab and there's like no color. It's not very inviting, not very welcoming, especially for fall, but honestly for any time of the year, it's just not very warm and welcoming right now. So we're hopefully going to fix that, and hopefully you guys will like the end results. I know that I ended up loving them, so stay tuned till the very end of this video to see the final product. Also, our front door is painted red, and as you can see, it's very faded and it's been 15 years and it needs a fresh coat of paint. So we are headed to town today. We're stopping at Lowe's first to pick up some paint. I'm gonna look for some flowers and different things. I knew that I wanted mums for the front porch because that's perfect for fall, but they're so pretty and they're low maintenance. So we looked around for some mums, and I ended up finding some in the back section. I think they were marked down. So we ended up just getting white mums, which are so pretty, and we picked those up, and I believe that we got both of them for the price of one because they were marked down. So that was a win-win. Also got three little pots of mums. So I got one in a dark purple, in a light purple, and then also one of the yellow ones. And then walking into Lowe's from the garden section, the Christmas stuff caught my eye. And of course they have, they have all these huge Christmas blow up things for your yard and stuff, but these kind of things caught my eye. The little things that you can put on your mantle, or you can put, on your door, things like that. They were so cute. Some deer stuff. You guys know that I love to decorate with deer for Christmas. They had some really cute Christmas tree skirts and stockings, different things like that. But all this Christmas stuff just caught my eye and made me so excited to start decorating for Christmas. All right, so we went and looked at the spray paint because I want to spray paint those chairs that we have on our porch. So I grabbed some gray spray paint, and then check this out. This is like a galvanized metal spray paint. So it's supposed to you're supposed to be able to just spray it on anything, and that galvanized metal look is supposed to come to life. So we'll see. Here we're trying to pick out a new paint color for the front door, and I got a little swatch that looked like the color of the stucco that we have on the outside. So we're just trying to find something that's going to look good compared to that. Okay, so we just got home with the mums, and what I'm doing here is I'm going to fill up both of these buckets, and we're going to set the mums right inside. Excuse our broken pot there that fell in the storm the other day. But I'm just gonna fill these up with water and let the mums sit in there for a while. And they're supposed to make the mums last longer, and because they soak up the water through the bottom, evidently not from the top. So we'll give this a shot, see if it works. So the first thing for our front porch refresh, I started on this front door. Like I said, I'm going to be repainting it, and it had about 15 years worth of sun damage on it, so it was really faded. There was some nicks on it. It just needed some love. So I'm starting off by cleaning it today, and I'm using some warm water and just a little bit of Lysol and a little scrubber, and I'm going to clean it up very well, make sure it's completely dried, and then start taping off all of the edges. Just got the door all taped off, and I'm fixing to paint here in just a little bit. This was a very tedious process to get all of this tape into the right spots, but hopefully it will do its job and not leak paint everywhere. So we will see how it goes, but I'm getting excited. Can't wait to see how it turns out. So the paint that they suggested for us to use for painting our exterior door is the Satin Valspar Duramax Exterior Paint and Primer. So it's a 2-in-1, and we got it in the Ebony Field color, which is such a pretty gray. It's a darker gray, but it's not too dark, and we really liked it, and I can't wait for you to see the finished results of this door. Okay, because I know some of you are going to ask about the rubber band on the can. This was something I saw on Pinterest. It's supposed to like keep your can cleaner, like when you're brushing off the excess paint from your brush. I don't know if it was like any use to me, but I was using a smaller paintbrush at first, and then I switched to a bigger paintbrush, so it didn't really come in handy for me. I think I could see how it would come in handy if you were using like maybe a bigger paint can. I don't know. It was one of those Pinterest things that I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot, and I don't know if it really worked like enough for me to ever do it again, but take it or leave it. That's why the rubber band is on the paint can. So once the first coat was completely done, I let it dry, and then here I'm starting the second coat, and I sped this up really quickly for you guys, but I'm just showing you a really short version of me putting the second coat on this door. So since I'm a newbie to painting, I didn't know if you were supposed to take the tape off while it was still dry or wet. So I kind of waited till it was almost completely dry, which I shouldn't have done that, but I did 2 coats, so one of the layers would have been dried. Anyways, the paint started to come off in a few places, so I grabbed this X-Acto knife and kind of made sure it was separated from the tape, and that helped a lot. So if your paint has dried to your tape, grab an X-Acto knife, pull it apart from that, and it'll leave a clean finish. Alright, here is the door with all the tape off and the paint is completely dried. And guys, I really liked the way that this door looks. I mean, the paint color is just so pretty to me. It wasn't too dark a gray and it wasn't too light. And I cannot wait to do more paint projects because I really enjoyed this. Alright, now it's time to give these chairs a facelift. As you can tell, they're some sort of a brown color. They were a darker brown, kind of like this up here. When we bought them, the sun has had its effect on them, and of course they're faded, and we could get new ones, but I'm gonna take the spray paint we got for like $9, and hopefully that will last me. If not, I'll run and go grab another one. But just give these a little bit of a face-off. So first, I'm going to scrub them down. I've got some warm water and Lysol, and I'm gonna give these a little scrub down, and then we're gonna get to painting. Let's do it. Next up is this little table, and I'm going to try to wipe it all down. It's pretty yucky. And then I'm going to try to take the glass out and then spray paint the base. I don't know, we will see how that goes. Cross your fingers, because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get the glass out. If I can't get the glass out, then we'll just spray paint it over the top. I'll cover the top, I mean. So let's see, let's get it cleaned up first, see what we got to work with. And this is the spray paint that I'm using, this Rust-Oleum, this Universal Advanced Formula Matte Metallic Paint and Primer in 1. And since I'm not a pro, I have no idea what any of that means. Hopefully this is good, but this is in the gunmetal gray color. So let's give it a shot and see how it turns out. Alright, I got the chairs to the yard and I'm going to spray paint them now. I was noticing when I was moving them that they're kind of like almost like a chalk layer over it. I think that may be from the Lysol that I used to clean it. So I'm just gonna kind of wipe them down first to make sure all of that chalky stuff, and it might just be the chair coming up too, because the chair's in pretty bad shape. So I'm gonna try to wipe these down a little bit, and hopefully that will remove this chalky stuff everywhere. I feel like it's so far so good. I don't know how good the camera is showing you guys this because it's in the sun, but it looks good. So I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna keep going and see what turns out of this. Okay, now I am going to take these legs off. Hopefully they'll just pop right out, and then I can spray paint all together. Alright, that was a no-go on the old screws. So, I'm going to go ahead and put them back in and try a different route. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a plastic, this is a Dollar General bag, I just cut it and I'm trying to get as much of the glass covered up as possible, and I'm just taping it onto the glass, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the top with another bag. So I'm just trying to cover it up, and if there were any little spots that the bag didn't cover, I just went ahead and put a piece of tape there. That way I can go ahead and spray paint as much as I want, and I don't have to worry about it getting on the glass. Alright, now for this little table, I am using this forged hammered paint and primer in one, and it's supposed to look like the galvanized metal. So let's see, I've never even heard of this, didn't even know they had it like this. This is in the antique pewter. I'm not sure how to say that word, so if I said it wrong, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna give it a shot on this table. I'm gonna try to do my very best to focus the camera first. I'm gonna try to do my very best not to get the glass underneath the legs, but no promises, so let's see. So here I am taking the mums out. I had put them in the garage overnight because it was kind of windy, but I'm taking them out of the buckets of water and I'm gonna let them get some sunlight. So before I start setting up the front porch, I wanted to hose it all down. It was very much in desperate need of a good hose down, and the windows were very bad as well. For those of you who don't know this, I live in a dairy community and our home gets flies like so terrible, especially on our front porch and on our windows. They're just covered with fly specks. So I'm gonna be taking dish soap and a rag today to clean the windows first. instead of just doing straight glass cleaner on them or window cleaner, I'm gonna be scrubbing them down first, and then once I'm done with the porch, getting it all hosed off, then I will go back and finish it up with some glass cleaner and a microfiber cloth. And I ended up moving this aloe vera plant to the other side of the porch because I feel like it didn't get enough sun over here and I feel like it's kind of dying. So I'm going to move it to the other side. This little bench, we have had this thing on our porch for literally years, since I was a young child, and it's one of those things that is just so sentimental. I love things like that. Now that the porch is all hosed off, I'm just taking some Sprayway glass cleaner and a microfiber cloth and shining these windows up. And then I'm wiping down the front door because it had gotten wet and I didn't want it to dry with water spots on it. And then I'm also going to be using Sprayway glass cleaner on this window. And now it's my most favorite part. It's the decorating and bringing it all together. So here are my chairs, completely dried with the gray spray paint, and then my little table with the galvanized metal spray paint on it, which I really loved. I'm just wiping it down with some Sprayway glass cleaner. But I really loved the way that these chairs turned out. It totally gave them a facelift. And we wanted a couple of the smaller mums that we had purchased. We wanted those on the table to bring some color over there. So we got this little metal bucket tin pail thing, and it has pumpkins on the outside of it, and we're just going to place the mums inside. Now everything that I'm showing you guys today, I will try my very best to link in the description box below. If you guys can purchase this, from paint to all of the decor stuff, and I'll try to link it down below. So if you're curious on any of that stuff, it will be in the description box below. We got these adorable pillow covers from Amazon. These are like outdoor pillows with waterproof pillows inside, and are they not like the cutest thing ever? They are so perfect for fall. I loved the way that the orange popped against the gray chairs. I just thought it was perfect. And then this little pumpkin we found at Big Lots. It matches the pillows perfectly, so of course we had to get it because it just ties it all in together. Then this is a little citronella candle that we're lighting out here. If you guys love the smell of citronella, we got these candles at Big Lots. They have them in all different shapes and sizes and colors. And then this little welcome mat, also orange plaid like the pillows and the little pumpkin. We got this mat from Amazon. And then I'm placing each of the white mums that we got on both sides of the door. And then we got some pumpkins to go by these mums. And these pumpkins we got from our friends Pumpkin Patch. They are running it as a fundraiser this year for their surrogacy fund. So that was a lot of fun to support them and of course get some cute pumpkins out of the deal. Then in this corner, we got this little welcome sign from Michael's. It is so cute, perfect for fall. We're putting it over in the corner on the other side of the porch, and then taking our extra mum and I put it in a cute little holder. And then I'm gonna be placing some of these real pumpkins that we got. They're just mini pumpkins. We got them in a bag, a set of 3 from Walmart. And then we wanted to hang a wreath on our screen door. So we ordered online from Amazon. This is a magnetic wreath holder and it's just gonna pop right onto the screen door. And it came in a set of 2. So I just attached it right to the back of my wreath and popped it right on, and that was it. Super simple. I'm changing out this football sign and I'm going to be placing our fall sign on here that says give thanks. Also has some plaid on it to match with the theme you see we have going on here. Alright guys, let's take a final look at our front porch. I was so happy with how the results came. Honestly, we didn't spend like a ton of money, just bought a few things. Of course the paint helps tremendously because that's totally transforming something. I loved the way that the door turned out. I think it looks great. It matches the security door that we have on the front because it's like a grayish blackish tone, and it also matches the chairs so perfectly. I also loved the pillows, how they tied in with the little pumpkin, and they also tied in with the mat on the front porch. I mean, how much more perfect can you get, really? And so I loved the fact that it all came together so good, and I will try to link everything down below. You guys check those links out and purchase some stuff for yourself if you're interested. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe, like this video by giving it a thumbs up, and comment down below if you'd like. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.